Hey, I am on with my good friend Marianne Sharp with Lawyer's Title.
Hi.
I just wanted to. Oh, hey, Marianne. Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. I just wanted to jump on with you this morning and just kind of chat with you about things because we've had a lot going on the last few weeks in real estate and title, for that matter. So I'm sure you guys all know we were in real estate. We were shut down right out the gate, and then on Sunday evening we received the word that we are now considered an essential service, which means we can begin to operate in real estate again with some guidelines. So today I just wanted to speak with Marianne a little bit about what they're doing, because one of the biggest parts of this whole thing is getting things recorded at the county and dealing with the county recorder's office to make sure that things happen. So obviously the first thing is what we're currently doing is we're still working within those guidelines in the real estate side. What are you guys doing, Marianne?
Well, as far as title is concerned, we are still opening and closing. All county recorders' offices are accepting e-recordings, so we did move to that. There are no abilities for walk-ins at the moment for recordings, so it does take a little bit more of a process there if you wanted to record something. As far as we're concerned, we had a little bit of a minute there where prelims were taking a little bit of time just with all the transition, but we are seeing those move quicker again, so that's awesome as well. And we're just staying up on business education and helping out our clients in every way possible. And like you said, title is definitely one piece to that puzzle, but without realtors, we can't do our job. And the same goes for lenders, escrow, and every single part of the transaction. So I'm so glad that we are all part of that essential business plan.
Yeah, so true. I always reference a lot of my emails with I reference everybody as the team, because every piece of it kind of moves together in such a really awesome, unique way. That's why I always identify escrow, title, and the lender. Everyone's a team, because if one person isn't doing their job, that doesn't all none of it it gets all hung up. Like something happens where it doesn't keep moving smoothly. So true. We're all essential in the same goal. The end goal is getting people in homes and getting recorded and making people happy. That's what it's all about.
That's
So,
right.
um, so for us, what we have in place currently with the new regulations, like you and I were talking about a little bit ago before we jumped on, we can now show homes, but we have very specific guidelines. For us, we have to make sure that we operate in rules of three, and we cannot be in the house with the sellers. And if we do go in with them, they have to sign a waiver. They're still pushing for us to be as virtual as possible, which, I mean, everyone is pretty much virtual right now. Like, everyone's working from home. I'm in my bedroom hiding from my kids because they're loud and crazy. Um, so yeah, so that's one thing we're doing. How is there anything that you guys have been handed down from your above about how you guys need to be operating?
Yeah, well, currently, for us to remain safe in our business, we have moved at least 75% of our operations to home offices. So that was wonderful because now we are moving seamlessly again, and I'm really thankful for that. And that also gives us the ability to handle anything that gets thrown our way. So whatever changes in this daily cycle that we're in, we're able to help our clients out with that. We are also doing everything as much as we can electronically. We do have a courier to pick up docs if they need to and drop them at the door. We have somebody that takes them at the door and back to the title unit, so that we're being as safe and cautious as possible as well. And virtual, of course.
Yeah,
So
right.
everything we can do to be safe.
Yeah, it's amazing what we can do these days with technology. It's really cool. I mean, obviously, probably the most important thing is still that face-to-face touch. But I mean, we can still operate 95% of what we do from our
Absolutely.
computer and virtually. So it's pretty cool. Um,
Absolutely.
so one thing I always like to do is just kind of bring it back to what you guys are seeing, because obviously I'm very optimistic in the home market. I know everyone's a little terrified right now, but I'm an optimistic, very encouraging person, and everything that I've watched and read, just to try to keep myself um, focused on what's really truly happening is I see the market rebounding. I mean, I truly see it healthy. I still see that the economy is strong regardless of the situation we're in. What are you guys seeing on your side?
Well, we see many people operating with business as usual, but just in new ways at the moment. This is not the time to let go of everything. We want to keep our structure. We want to remain positive. We want to keep doing what we do, and the rest of it will follow. There are people out there every single day that have to buy and sell. They don't have a choice. It's not just like, oh, I'm ready to start looking for homes. It's really because it might be a health related issue. They may need to relocate. It could be military. There's a million reasons why things could be necessary. So being there for our clients, finding ways to work around these new conditions and being able to offer them the great service like always is totally doable. We're so lucky and to be in this place where we're able to be online. I mean, just 10 years ago, it wasn't even where it is today. So this is definitely not favorable considering what's happening to our world, but we can all do our part and help each other and then move forward and keep doing business.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate it, Marianne. Thank you for your insight. Like she said, you guys, we were talking earlier too. People are still opening and closing title deals all day long on her side. We have a couple listings coming in the end of this week and next week. Be encouraged, you guys. We're still moving forward. I know we're in a very rough time, but be encouraged knowing that this market is good, and we will rebound. So be positive, you guys. All right, Marianne. Thank you so much for jumping on with me. Have a good rest of your day. All right.
Thank you, Josh.
See you later.
Bye.